Alright, so have you had any experience that you're out on a hike and you have your camera with you, just want to take a picture or a video during your experience, and you come across this big rock or a ledge, something that you want to climb on top of so that you can get another view or an angle, but once you start climbing that, you kind of notice that this thing is swinging in front of you. So the way to protect your camera, you just kind of swing it to your side, right? And just tack it between your arms, you know? And once you start climbing, and then you actually requires two hands, and now you lose that grip for your camera and this just swings in front of a big rock, and you're like, and then you decide to put your camera inside your bag, but then you go walking, you see a bird, and you're like, it's a bird. And then you go home with a bitter taste of your mouth because now you have a banged up camera, or worse, a broken $1,000 lens. Well, there is a device that can prevent that from happening to you, which is this camera clip from Peak Design. This tiny device will allow you to carry your camera by latching it into your side of the backpack strap, either side, or your belt, and it's easy accessible for you when you need it. So first, let's unbox this little thing. We have a pouch over here. Let's see. With an Allen key. And then here it is. Just empty. Alright. So there's two ways to install this into your backpack strap. If you have a slender or thinner strap, you can just easily slide this device by loosening the screw and unhooking this side of this camera clip. Slip it through the strap, then hook it back and tighten both screws. But if you have a thicker backpack strap, which can make this installation a little bit challenging, so you're gonna have to completely unscrew both of these screws, then sandwich the straps in between and put the screws back in and tighten it. By the way, this also comes with extra screws if you plan to leave this on your backpack forever, and it makes this camera clip more low profile. Another way to install this is by clipping it into your belt and have it like a holster. Some people are more comfortable having it this way, and it makes changing your lens a lot easier, but it's just a matter of personal preference, and for me, I like it on my backpack strap. And there you go. Alright, look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's just the thing is on me now. The sun is just a window. I need to close it, but I guess it gives me that effect, right? That blind effect. Anyways, I digress. So here we go. We have the Peak Design camera clip installed into my backpack, and you're just gonna have to take your time practicing by getting this camera off and on, and sometimes it takes some practice or some time to get used to this clip. Oh, that's a good thing too. Do not let go of your camera unless it latches securely into your backpack. Alright, so what's good about this camera clip is that it's very secure because it has that latch mechanism, So once you slide your camera in, it latches and lock your camera, so you can't really get it off unless you press this release button right here, and then you can release and take your camera off. And you can actually lock the release button by twisting the knob to the side, and that just prevents you from accidentally pressing the release button and having your camera fallen off. But what are the odds of that happening to you? Because in order for you to take off the camera, you have to intentionally stick your thumb or your finger in the space between your camera and your chest. And once you pressed it, you have to bring your camera up in order for you to take it out. But that's just another, sense of security that your camera is actually secure once you have it clipped onto this camera clip. This works perfectly in a smaller size mirrorless camera such as this a6000 series from Sony, although it can also work for a bigger size and bulkier cameras such as this lady over here that they're showing on the picture. She's carrying a heavier loadout. So I don't know, I can't really know how that feels on your shoulder though, since you have a bigger lens and bulkier camera. That's gonna be a lot heavy on the side of your shoulders, so I can't really say how comfortable or uncomfortable that would be. Now there's a couple things I don't like about this camera clip though. I hate that it only uses a hex screws and requires an Allen key to install this plate device into your camera. I wish they have that flat head screws in the mounting plate so I don't have to carry around an Allen key with me all the time. Although it looks like you can use a coin or flathead screwdriver on the bolt, but it doesn't really grip enough to make a secure tight on the screws. So why pick design? Why? I mean, you're making things convenient, right? And this makes a little inconvenient. So do something about that. And when you buy this as a set, be careful of what quick release plate that you're using. If you're using a Manfrotto quick release plate or an Arca Swiss, because this one only comes with an Arca Swiss for a set, but you can actually buy them separately if you have or you're using a Manfrotto quick release plate, which is this dual plate. So this can work both on the Arca Swiss and your Manfrotto if you're using a Manfrotto quick release plate, so which is really nice. And what I really don't like about this camera clip is that its price for this set cost me around $75 plus tax. It runs about 83 something, so it's not cheap. But you know what, the build quality of this material is really good. It feels durable, so I guess you get what you paid for, and it's very secure. So I don't know, but I wish it's just around $50 for the whole thing. That would be a nice, decent price. So yeah, so that's something to think about. So overall, I really like this camera clip. It's very small, low profile, and very easy to install. Once you have it in your backpack, you can barely notice that it's there because how light and small it is, and it's very secure for your camera. And I love the fact that you can easily access and carry your camera with it. It's very durable. I like the build quality, so it's nice. And I really love having this because I don't have to carry my camera with a camera strap, which gives me a pressure around my neck, and by the end of the day my neck is killing me because I have my camera around my neck the whole time. So that is really nice. This one is very handy to have. Alright, so that's it for today's video. I hope you like it. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. For more videos, click that bell notification icon so that you won't miss a thing. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.